Hey guys, my name is Dr. T. Foster Bryant, and I'm here at Movement Spine and Rehab. I'm the head doctor here at our facility, and I specialize in corrective spinal chiropractic care for kids and adults, but this one is going to be particularly for kids, and this is really going to be one of the most important videos that I put out for parents out there. And the reason is quite simply, and I say this without trying to offend anyone, but we have been really relying on pediatricians for a long time to look over our children's health care. But pediatricians are largely inept and incompetent to help kids with spinal problems. Pediatricians are great at what they do, but they know a little about a lot of things. They don't know a lot about little things. My specialty is spine. That's really what I'm going to be talking about today. And this case that I'm going to talk about, I'm actually going to show x-rays today because the last x-ray I showed you was my x-ray of the week last week, but I'm going to start off first and explain one here. So we're just going to kind of scan over. This is an x-ray of one of my patients who was actually referred by another chiropractor. They don't do corrective care, and they sent her over because she had a very severe scoliosis in her spine. By the time I saw her, she was 14 years old. She has a 34-degree lumbar scoliosis and a 26-degree thoracic scoliosis. This is a double curve. This is really bad. Unfortunately, this was missed by the pediatrician. They thought that there might be something there, guys, but that's one of my big beefs that I have is we can't be thinking about things for our kids, because by the time you're 18 to 20 years old, your spine stops growing and it begins to fuse into position, and it's much more difficult to correct. So all kids, you guys get this, all children, girls specifically, should be checked by 8 to 10, and boys should be checked by 10 to 12 before that second puberty growth spurt. So this was the big sister's x-ray, okay? So knowing that this was my patient, I found out that she had a little sister. And then my question to the parents were, well, have you had her checked? And I was completely blown away, and I was really honestly pissed off that she had not been checked for this, because if mom and dad and big sister have it, the chances of the little sister having it are absolutely through the roof. So this is the x-ray that I took on the big sister recently. And what we already see in this x-ray here is we can see that she has an anatomical leg length inequality. This is, guys, this is how lumbar scolioses begin. And this is why I want to make sure that you guys understand that you have to have your child checked by a competent professional that deals only in this. You know, I can recognize skin cancer, but I have no clue what to do with it. I don't know how to treat it, and I don't know how to fix it. Unfortunately, what happens is kids are not getting checked. They're getting very poor checks at schools by people that do not have the competencies to check this. And even when they find it, they're being sent to surgeons. Now, no disrespect to a surgeon. If you need a surgery, that's one thing. But kids, most of the time, can have great corrective change applied to their spine. So when I saw this x-ray, we knew that we had to deal with this anatomical leg length inequality, because she's already at a 9-degree, the curve is starting to shift out, and the secondary cover above was beginning to happen. So what I'm about to show you took place, this correction took place in 5 minutes. Okay, again, here's where her spine should be straight up and down. Here's where the curve is. Here is after we brought her in and we did her check. Sorry, let me cover that up right there. Okay, this is once we corrected for her lift, okay, meaning that we corrected for her short leg. You can see now this is completely, perfectly dead on. Her sacrum, the foundation of the spine, is perfect. Her ilium, her hips are now perfect, and she went from a 9-degree curve to a 2 degrees. It pulled the curve, it pulled the whole spine over, and we are going to be able to completely fix this before it ever turns into a scoliosis. So, you know, my reason in doing this, a lot of times I actually talk myself out of doing these videos because I don't want to come off in the wrong way to people, and I don't want to be disrespectful to other doctors. But guys, please, I plead with you, if your child has teeth problems, even if we don't, we take them to the dentist and we get their teeth x-rayed and we get them cleaned. We check their teeth to see if they need braces. We check their hearing to see if they need to hear better. And those are all important things, but they all pale in comparison to your spine and the structure to hold you up for the rest of your life and the nerve system inside. I beg you, I plead with you, please, at a minimum, get your kids a check by a professional. I offer free scoliosis screenings. All you have to do is call my office at 239-513-9004. We will give you a very professional and in-depth scoliosis screening. And if we see something that could be a possibility, then we'll recommend that you take x-rays, determine exactly what's going on. Just recently had a girl come in that her parents thought she had a scoliosis, and she didn't have it. So it wasn't something that she needed to deal with, but we know that up front. You have a very limited time to be able to correct your child's spine. Do not miss out. I understand in the past there's been skepticism about chiropractic. Guys, people in the past thought the world was flat. We know it's not flat anymore. Please move away from that thinking and move to focusing on your kids and their health. The number one reason to see a doctor in this country is for the cold. Number two is back problems and spine issues. If we can eliminate that from the beginning for our kids, there's nothing more important that sets your kids up for long-term future and success in their health and not living a life full of pain. Please give us a call at Movement Spine and Rehab, 239-513-9004. Make it a great day.